We're doing big things today, boys. We're at the office right now. I have no idea where we're going, but I don't know if we're supposed to film in the office. But we will. I think it's just gonna cut right to the game where we're about to play. But two lovely women. We're gonna see what happens, and yeah. I'm Liam. I do YouTube, and my specialty is like they call me like the MILF magnet or like the Rizzler or like just like anything in that like. Anything that kind of hypes me up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't really have like a girl for tonight. You know what I mean? So like that's what we're kind of looking for today. Because like I woke up kind of late, so I didn't really have time to like, check the DM or anything. So I'm kind of like I'm vibing with like the in-person action.
I'm Dorian. I'm 32 and I'm in real estate.
I'm Frankie. I'm 28 and I'm an executive assistant.
Yeah, like the ladies call me funny, you know what I mean? But like I don't know. Like I don't really judge myself, you know what I mean? Try to keep it humble. So.
Yeah.
I don't know what's funny. Put a figure down if you're in a video with more than 1 million views. Put a figure down if you prefer doing it with the lights on.
Oh.
Okay, because like
Moonlighting.
I could pull up like one of my songs is by Kanye West, Hell of a Life. Like this is what Kanye has to say about it.
Yeah, let's see.
How can you say they let their life wrong when you never fuck with the lights on?
So it's like, are you living your life wrong or right? You know what I mean? Like, question 3. Put a finger down if you spent $1,000 on a gift for someone.
Have you spent $1,000 on a gift for someone?
Like today or in general?
In general.
Oh yeah, easily. I mean.
What was it?
I mean, depends. Like, I have so many gifts. You know what I mean? Like I can't really pinpoint one, but the gift is usually kind of like an apology gift for like breaking their heart. If you know what I mean. Put a finger down if you're into feet. Good answers. Good answers. Put a finger down if you sleep naked. Put a finger down if you still have posts with your ex on your profile. For me, I mean, it really just depends. Like if we're talking like celebrity classes, you know what I mean? Like if it's like an A class celebrity, like I'll put it up there. But like anything below that, like you're not gonna catch that on my feed. You know? Put a finger down if you've hooked up with an ex more than 1 month after breaking up.
I hooked up with my ex like last week.
Interesting. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, we might have to like cut that out. That might have to be cut. So. I don't know why everyone's laughing either. It's like no one takes me seriously. But
It's the tie.
it's the tie.
Yeah.
Put a finger down if you've hooked up with someone in the past day. I know it's not my show. I know it's not my show, but there was this one MILF. I could like get into it if like okay,
Yeah,
I'll get
go.
into it. So
Get
like,
into it.
so like I was just walking in the mall with like my friends. I was trying to like
The mall?
yeah, I was like trying to take like a break from like the whole woman vibe, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to like get on like my self-improvement arc, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I was just sitting there and I was thinking like, okay, like I need like I can't go like, you know what I mean? All my boys, they have like their dates with them, so I'm like, okay, hold on. Like they'll
At the
have
mall?
yeah, like they all have their dates. Like they're
That
going to
sounds
like
about right.
they're going to like the pretzel place and like all that stuff, like the classic mall vibe. And I'm like, okay, like I'm trying to be here in life. All my friends are here, so it's like they're bringing like their regular girlfriends around. Like I'm going for the MILFs. So I go, I'm scouting out. This one mom, we're in the Barnes and Noble, right? And like back to school shopping with the daughter, like that whole vibe, you know what I mean? And then she's sitting there, like the MILF is like checking out the thing, and like she sends her daughter to get a book. So I'm like, right, now it's my time to shine. I go in, I'm like, hey, like what's your Snap? She doesn't have Snap. She's like, oh, I'm too old for that. So I was like, okay, like I respect the maturity. So I go in and basically like 2 minutes later, I don't know what happened. She was just trying like feeling my whole vibe, and then like 2 minutes later we were just like making out and like in the middle of the aisle. I think it was like nonfiction, like fantasy or something, which I don't even know how that's
There you go.
a category, but yeah, I don't know.
Did her daughter
Felt like a
sing?
fantasy to me. Put a finger down if you typically have background music during sex.
Yeah, probably.
What kind of music?
R&B.
R&B. Could you like sing like your favorite R&B song or like hum it at least?
I can't even think of
What's like R&B? Like I'm not really familiar into like I'm more of like a
Like
classical
Neo.
guy. Like if like Mozart's on, like I'm vibing. You know what I mean?
Then that's what gets you going.
I mean like it depends, but like typically like Mozart's like he's like my favorite artist.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not getting into that one. But
I think that one's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious over here.
yeah.
What would be your longest relationship? Like a day,
Yeah.
2?
I mean like a day is pretty like it depends. Like I said, I don't know why everyone's laughing, but like I said, like I'm really into like the A-class celebrity vibe. So like if I'm going to like Malibu with my girl, like it has to be like at least like a 3-day endeavor. You know what I mean? Like I'm not paying like the gas fee for the PJ if it's not like at least a few days. Yeah. You're on one finger, so I don't know how we feel about that. I'm trying to like play that out of my head. Like put a finger down if it takes you more than one alarm to wake up. Now we're both on one hand. How do we feel about that? I don't know. Put a finger down if you're tired of being single. This is round 2, the vibe check.
First word is chocolate blank.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, what'd you say?
Chips.
Chocolate
There you
chips.
Another one of my very few flaws, very few, is my handwriting is like a little weak.
Yeah.
It's like I was kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, like while the teacher was like talking back in the day, then like first grade, I was more focused on like not her voice, if you know what I mean.
Ball blank.
Ball.
Now that's too promiscuous for me.
Doing my best to try to get there.
Play blank.
I was literally gonna write that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right,
What is
what?
player.
What is yours?
It was.
You were gonna write
I was
Why do you say playtime?
Why did I say playtime? I don't know, because that's the first thing that came to my mind when he said playtime.
Playtime.
Playtime,
Yeah.
baby.
Love it.
I don't know.
Alright, and the final one.
1 second. Everyone clear their boards.
Alright. Big blank.
2, 1. Read it.
Dick
Oops.
energy.
Ben.
Big dick energy.
I wrote big boobs.
Okay.
I was doing like.
Big dick energy. What led you there?
I just feel like that kind of like describes me, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm kind of like the biggest dog in the pound, if you know what I mean? Like in any context, whether
Like
it's
figuratively.
yeah, like I know you said like you're into like athletes, like whether it's like on like the court, on the field, or like like I'm just big dick energy all the time, you know what I mean? Round 3, the final impression.
Draw your best portrait of the Bachelor, Liam. You have 1 minute.
1 minute. Wow. Okay, that's quite a amount of time.
I feel like it's going well. I hope the contestants will say the same, but
Why do you say that?
Hmm?
Why do you say that?
cause like I don't know, I feel like they're kind of like too like yeah, they're kind of like bad and bougie, you know what I mean? So.
Bad and bougie. Can you define that for us? We don't know what that means.
Like bad is like, you know, like shoddy bad, you know what I mean? And then like bougie is kind of just like Kim Kardashian or like, you know what I mean? Like bougie is kind of just like, yeah, like just like classy, like rich, like.
5, 4,
Okay.
3,
Wait.
2, 1, and reveal to the camera first, and then to Liam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think, Liam?
Describe
Describe
what was in your head. How do you feel about your portrait?
They both have pros and cons. That's all. That's all I'll
Judge
say.
them. Judge them.
They're just so different. I think this definitely has like more detail. I'm sorry. That tie does not look very accurate. I'm not gonna lie. That could be like misconstrued a little bit as something else. But both pretty decent. I mean, like no Picasso. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like we're not flying to France and go to like the Louvre or whatever it is. Like that's.
Dang it.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. The last thing. Any last questions you want to ask them?
Do you want me to autograph this for you? Or...
You want my autograph?
No, you want me to autograph this for you? Take it.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Okay.
That was a little too
We'll
quick,
leave
Liam.
Okay, like if we were to like hypothetically date, right? Like what would like how would you treat me as like your boyfriend? You know what I mean? Like how would you like support me and like how do you make sure like I'm like staying on my grind, like stuff like that?
You go first.
Okay. Sure. How would I support you as a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Have you had a girlfriend before?
Nah. Not. I mean, I like to I like to consider myself not having had a girlfriend.
Okay. All right. Well, how would I support you as your girlfriend specifically? Well, I could make sandwiches for lunch. You need lunch.
That sounded very stereotypical. We did not need to get political here. Making sandwiches in the kitchen. Did not need to go there.
Well, I just figure, when you're at the mall, you don't want to spend money at the mall, like.
Oh, I got all the
back
money in the
and
world. It's fine.
sandwich. So.
Okay.
How are you?
If this were an essay, there was not really like there was no intro, body paragraph, like anything really, but I appreciate the
Just
answer.
Yeah, no problem. Apparently he's looking for a longer story,
longer
so.
story. So my introduction would be that I'm a great girlfriend and I'm extremely supportive.
So that's like the thesis?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm supportive in the
I'm
following
educated.
regard. I listen, give great feedback, and I will make sure that you don't slip up.
Okay.
I know.
Love that. Okay, Liam. On your whiteboard, you draw an arrow,
Okay.
and then you're gonna point that arrow to your final choice.
So I'm choosing this. I'm choosing this person because I think this person kind of like vibe with me more. The other person was pretty like intense for me. Like I'm not really like very like into that. Like not that it's like a bad thing, you know what I mean? But like I'm just like I don't know. Like I feel like some of the answers were a little bit like snappy, but like in a good way, but like in a bad way. And then I think overall, yeah, I mean you're both very beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm all about like the. Yeah, so we're okay. So I'll go. So I'm just picking. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. That's
I'm sorry, I'm just like kind of intimidated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a little intimidated, but
how do you feel?
Honored.
this was age is just a number. So guys, been a little bit later, and unfortunately, I was asking after they cut the cans, I was like, oh, let's go on a date, let's go on a date. She did not want to go on a date, but we're gonna play the game in the city, and let's actually try to find and see if they're down to actually go on a date. Let's do this. So you gotta put a finger down if you've had any relationship last longer than a year. You're still in that or no?
No.
Oh, so we can like go on a date real quick, right? You wanna rip a date or no?
No.
Have a good day. It's a rejection. There's no Liam giving video without any rejection, let me tell you. Put a finger down if you've received a foot job. No? Oh shit, okay. We're not compatible then. It brings a lot of like good questions to the table, but like the reality is I just don't have any Rizz. Maybe I could ask you guys these questions. Tell me if this is a good question to ask to a girl, okay? Put a finger down if you've kept a list of people you've hooked up with. That's like a good question to ask a girl or no?
No.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty good, no?
No,
It shows I'm confident, you know? It shows I'm confident, right?
Too soon. They don't want to talk about that.
Fuck, okay. Put a finger down if you have drugs on you right now.
That's a good question. You'll find a girl like that.
I should ask a girl that? You would recommend this game to ask a girl?
Yeah, I would ask a girl if she has drugs.
Okay. You want to potentially play this and then go on a date real quick? Yeah? Oh, fuck. Guys, I think I've lost hope. You know, fuck that. We're not losing any hope. We're gonna come back a different day. I'm gonna be prepared. I'm gonna pick out the best cards. Put a finger down, and we're gonna find me a nice girlfriend, all right? Let's do this.